Now at 6, Florida Governor Rick Scott talking about the Zika crisis here in South Florida as the state continues working to find out if there are any locally acquired cases. Changes are coming to blood banks as soon as this week. CBS 4's Ted Scouten is live for us in Fort Lauderdale with some details. Ted?
Hi, Elliot. Well, we found out that locally donated blood here in South Florida will now be tested. That's only going to be happening in 2 counties, Miami-Dade and Broward. All of this because of concerns that health officials have about 2 cases here. It's a new front to fight Zika. Blood donated in Miami-Dade and Broward will now be tested for the virus. It will start at the blood bank One Blood, then move to others.
We are working with One Blood in particular to begin screening in South Florida, so it will be in both counties, and working on a goal of by August 1st, but this week if possible. Florida
Surgeon General Dr. Celeste Phillip said the blood will be tested for the Zika virus after it's donated.
So as you know, we're sort of the front of Zika in the United States.
The governor and health officials discussed the new testing at a roundtable discussion in Fort Lauderdale. The additional testing comes as they look at Broward and Miami-Dade cases where 2 people may have contracted Zika locally instead of from travel.
The individuals do not have travel history themselves, and that is what prompted the investigation to look at some of those other modes. So that's the only mode that we feel pretty certain has been ruled out. Yeah.
Health officials will soon begin questioning those patients' friends and neighbors, trying to figure out how they got it.
If you are approached by our health department staff to please participate in the questionnaire and to provide your urine sample so that we can have a better understanding if there are additional cases of Zika that we need to be aware of.
Governor Rick Scott said he's pretty frustrated at the lack of help from the U.S. Congress.
Congress went on recess right during when we have the highest risk of transmission of Zika. They've not provided any funding.
The best ways to ward off Zika-carrying mosquitoes: dump and cover. Dump standing water around your house to stop the breeding, and cover yourself with clothing and repellent to avoid bites. And the health department is not releasing the specific areas as to where they believe those non-travel related cases are coming from. However, they did say they're sending notifications to those areas to let people know that people will be coming around asking questions and asking for a urine sample. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.
Ted, thank you.